Hello, Rafi students, and welcome to another conversation class. Today we'll talk about happiness, and how to achieve it according to studies. How to achieve it according to studies. Achieve significa alcançar, né? Como alcançá-la de acordo com estudos. How to achieve it according to studies. So we will talk about happiness, but it's not a philosophical class, it's a scientific class. We will see the results of studies conducted by scientists, né? Conduzidos por cientistas, né? Realizados por cientistas, conducted by scientists. So let's start. We have a long class. We will practice listening, watching, subtitles on the video, reading. We're going to practice everything. So let's start with the vocabulary we need for today's class. We need this vocabulary. Please, first, to start, repeat after me out loud, em voz alta. Vamos lá. Purpose. Our brain releases. Self-esteem. Thankful, grateful. To crave. To belong. To hug. To laugh. Essa última palavra aqui é laugh. Muitos alunos meus acabaram lendo, né? Porque a leitura dela, o som dela, a pronúncia, né? The pronunciation is very different than the word, né? É bem diferente da palavra, né? Mas é laugh, que é... O que é laugh? A gente já vê. Então vamos lá, dá um pause agora no vídeo, dá uma olhada nas palavras, vê quais você conhece, quais não conhece. Eu já vou mostrar a tradução logo em seguida. Ok, so now let me show you the translation. Então, purpose é um propósito, né? A razão de alguma coisa. Our brain releases, to release é liberar, soltar, né? Então, o nosso cérebro libera. Tá um S aqui, por que tá um S? Eu estou falando do cérebro, né? É um it, é uma coisa, né? Então, preciso do S no verbo. Our brain releases. Self-esteem é a autoestima, ok? O self é sempre reflexivo, é de nós mesmos, né? E esteem seria estima, autoestima. Thankful seria agradecido e grateful seria grato. É muito similar aos sinônimos thankful e grateful, agradecido ou grato. To crave é ansiar, desejar. Crave é você querer muito alguma coisa. É um querer que vem de dentro. Parece que o seu corpo precisa daquilo. A gente usa bastante isso com mulheres grávidas, né? Pregnant women. Pregnant women. São mulheres grávidas, né? Woman é uma mulher e to fica women. Lembrando disso, né? A gente usa bastante disso, né? A gente vai falar do ser humano ansiar um contato social, né? Pertencer a um grupo, tá certo? Next one, to belong. Belong é pertencer, né? Sentir parte de um grupo, de uma comunidade. To hug, abraçar. E to laugh é rir ou dar risada, diferente de smile. Smile é sorrir, né? O que a gente faz para uma foto, quando a gente conhece alguém. E o laugh é quando você ouve ou vê alguma coisa engraçada, ok? Very good. So this is the vocabulary that we need. If you need more time, just pause the video and practice these words, or maybe go back on the video and practice the repetition again. Okay? So let's start. Today we will start with an introduction, and this introduction I will read for us. Remember, this text is on the PDF file. Tá lá no arquivo em PDF. It's on the PDF file. You can check if you want, but I will read for us. You don't need to read. Relax, okay? Let's go. What is the purpose of life? To be happy. We are here in this world and we are doing many different things. We are working, studying, traveling, going out with friends, planning the future, etc. Everything we do has one purpose, to make us feel happy. But it's not common to feel that way. So today we'll learn about what scientists have discovered on what to do to be happy. Okay? So today we will understand the results of studies conducted by scientists, and they discovered activities, 5 activities that are very good to make us feel happy. Okay, and we will practice our English talking about these activities. Okay, so let's start today with a poem. Né? A poem, it's a poema. Okay, it's a poem. It's a very short poem, and to start, I want you to read out loud. Quero que você leia em voz alta, lembrando que aqui é kindness e aqui é wealth. Esse W tem som de U, wealth. Então pode ler o resto aí, dá um pause no vídeo e lê em voz alta. Okay, very good. Let me read very fast. Happiness is the new rich. Kindness is the new cool. Health is the new wealth. And inner peace is the new success. Inner peace is interior peace. Okay? So here the poem is illustrating the class. Today we have a class and this poem is a good illustration of our class. Okay? We will talk about being happy, being kind, que é gentileza ou ser gentil. Kind é gentil, kindness é gentileza. Se você está se perguntando, a palavrinha kind também significa tipo, né? Que tipo de comida você gosta? What kind of food do you like? Tem nada a ver com gentil ou gentileza, que é kindness. Health, que é saúde, is the new wealth, que é riqueza, né? Alguns alunos estão me perguntando. Inner peace, interior peace, a paz interior, is the new success. So we will talk about 5 activities and the goal of these activities, the goal or the purpose of these activities is this: happiness, kindness, health, and inner peace. Okay, and that's it. That's the class. Let's start. Let's go to our first exercise, our first activity, and the first activity is to exercise, to practice some kind of sport or activity. Okay, how we are going to work, how we are going to practice. We have here 3 options. Okay, we have 3 options: watching a video, reading a text, and listening to the audio. Ok? Agora deixa para o português para ficar bem claro o que a gente vai fazer. A leitura a gente vai fazer juntos, ok? Sempre a gente vai fazer juntos, você não vai fazer isso sozinho. Então eu quero que você escolha se você prefere ouvir, que é o mais difícil e eu recomendo, ou se você prefere assistir. A gente vai ter 5 atividades, dá para você ir mesclando elas, tá ok? A gente tem as opções de ouvir, as opções de assistir, a opção de assistir com legenda e a opção de assistir mais devagar ainda, com ou sem legenda. Então a gente tem várias opções de como trabalhar. Eu quero que você fique à vontade para escolher. O que você escolher é só clicar. Clica aqui, você ouve o áudio, clica aqui, você assiste ao vídeo e depois que você fizer um dos dois ou os dois, você volta aqui que a gente vai ler junto. Tá certo? Então faça agora a sua opção lá no arquivo em PDF, clique em um desses 2 símbolos, depois volta aqui para a gente ler junto. Very good, very good. So now you know maybe a little about exercise. Let's read together. Let me get here my link. Lá no seu PDF também, se você quiser em algum momento pular direto para a leitura, você tá com o link aqui também. Então vamos lá, exercise, eu vou ler para você, você não precisa ler, é só acompanhar aqui comigo, tá certo? Olha só, healthy body, healthy mind. When we exercise, we feel better, physically and mentally. Our brain releases endorphins and we feel happy. We feel more productive, energized, and our self-esteem is boosted, okay? When we exercise, we also take care of our body. We keep active, and this can prevent pains in the future. Studies have shown that only 3 times a week for 30 minutes is enough. Okay? So this is a summary of the video, ok? É um resumo do vídeo ou do áudio, né? Que tem o mesmo conteúdo. E aqui a gente tem nossas palavras. O boosted é aumentado, né? Com mais poder, com mais força, né? Então nossa autoestima ela é aumentada. Studies have shown, né? Estudos mostraram, né? E é isso que a gente está falando do exercício. Agora é o momento da gente fazer a nossa conversação, ok? Então você vai fazer primeiro essa resposta baseada na minha. Vou te dar um exemplo do que eu quero de tipo de comentário aí para esse momento da aula, tá certo? A gente vai falar eu vou falar agora sobre a minha experiência com o exercício. I will talk about my experience with exercise, okay? So guys, first I exercise 4 times a week, sometimes 5, okay? But normally 4 times a week I exercise. For me it's very important to exercise. If I don't exercise, I start to feel irritated, I start to feel angry, and I don't like that. So exercise is very good for me to spend some energy, to relax, and to feel better, I like very much to exercise at the park because when I go to the park, I see other people, I listen to some music, I see the water, I see the trees, I see an open sky. It's a very good moment for me mentally to relax, to forget about the problems, forget about normal life, okay? And about my body, I believe, yes, normally every year I do some blood tests, some blood exams, and normally my results are good, but exercise helps, but also my diet helps. I'm vegetarian, I have a good health, so I think I have a good diet, so I think that helps too. But I believe in exercise. It's a great way to prevent pains in the future. People that exercise, normally they are healthier when they are older in life. When you are 40, 50, 60 years old, is a good idea, ok? Agora é sua vez, now it's your turn. Então eu quero que você pause o vídeo e lembre-se, a gente tem 5 atividades. Hoje você está livre para escolher, you are free to choose. Quero gravar? Quero escrever? Quero só falar em voz alta. Não me interessa, ok? Eu só quero que você faça pelo menos um de cada, ok? Então uma gravação, uma escrita, uma onde você só fala em voz alta. As últimas 2, fique à vontade. Feel free to do whatever you want. Se você escrever ou gravar, ainda melhor, porque a gente registra o seu desenvolvimento, tá ok? So now it's your turn. Pause the video and tell me about you and exercise. All right, very good. So now let's go to our next activity. Our next activity is reading books. Reading books can make you very happy. So again, please choose on the PDF file if you want to watch the video with subtitles, without subtitles, normal speed or a little slow, or if you prefer to listen, click here if you prefer to listen. Quando você terminar, volta aqui para a gente ler junto. When you finish, come back here for us to read together. Okay, very good. So now let's read together. This is the summary of the content. O resumo do conteúdo. Vamos lá. According to studies, reading books can help us feel happier. When we read, we forget about our routine. We forget about our problems. We can focus on new stories, new information, and learn new things. Reading is great for self-esteem. It helps us to calm down and to increase our knowledge. Increase our knowledge, que é aumentar o nosso conhecimento. Any kind of book is good. Romances, self-help, biographies, historic events, children's books, etc. Studies show that 5 books a year is enough. 5 books a year is enough. Esse a year é uma alternativa legal para falar quantas vezes por dia, por semana, por mês, por hora, por ano, né? Você pode falar o per, que é o P-E-R, per year, per month, per week, per day, ou você pode falar o a também, tá certo? Também tem esse mesmo significado, ok? É bem legal, né? Ele é mais curto, às vezes a gente nem percebe que a pessoa está usando, e acaba sendo mais usado por ser mais simples mesmo de falar, de usar, né? So this is the summary. E agora é a sua vez. Dessa vez vamos fazer invertido? Vamos fazer você dizer a resposta primeiro? You answer first. Your turn. Então escolhe entre escrever, gravar ou falar em voz alta, dá um pause no vídeo, faça o seu exercício e volta aqui para ouvir a minha resposta. Very good. Now you are here to listen to my answer. So, reading books. Well, I love this idea. I love to read books, and I try to read 6 books per year. Okay. Today we are in December of 2020. It's a fucking shit year. But I'm sorry. It was a very good year for me. It was a very good year for me. But I read 4 books, and I am reading 2 books, and I'm almost finished. I am almost finished. Eu quase já terminei esses livros. So I will complete my goal of 6 books a year. I love reading books because I learn a lot, and I always read in English to increase my vocabulary, so it's very important for me. I learn new things. I hear other people's opinions because the author, the writer, is giving his or her perspective on something. Is very good. And sometimes I like to read stupid books. Books about a light topic, né? Assunto leve, né? A light topic to relax. So I always have 2 books. I am always reading simultaneously 2 books. One to learn, really learn new things, and another one just to relax. So I feel this relaxation. I forget about the problems. I focus on the story, the characters, personagens, characters. And for me, it's a great moment to relax and forget about life, and I increase my knowledge. So I love this idea of reading books. Okay? Very good, very good. Let's go to the next one. We have another activity here that is volunteer work. Volunteer work. I am having this class with my students this weekend. Unfortunately, my students don't have the habit of doing volunteer work, né? Unfortunately, infelizmente, unfortunately, my students don't have this habit. Então vamos lá, faça a sua escolha, make your choice, audio, video, then come back here for us to read together. Okay, so let's go, let's read together. Why? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't volunteer work. It's here, I'm sorry. Let's read together. Volunteering is a clear way to feel happier. According to studies, when we help other people, we feel thankful for the things we have. We feel happier helping other people than doing something for ourselves, né? Para nós mesmos, for ourselves. Being happy is connected directly with being grateful for the things we have and also feeling part of a community. When we volunteer, we experience both, né? Nós experienciamos os dois, né? Ambos, né? A gente sente os dois, né? Tanto being grateful como feeling part of a community. Você sente essas 2 coisas. You feel both. You experience both. So volunteer work is very important. Very good. Não se esqueça que você precisa escrever, gravar e falar em voz alta pelo menos e depois os últimos 2 estão livres. Então, make your choice, faça a sua escolha de novo do que você vai querer fazer neste momento. Depois volta aqui para ouvir a minha resposta. Very good, very good. So volunteer work, my experience with volunteer work is not a big experience, but I have experience with volunteer work. In the past, many years ago, I visited an orphanage, que é orfanato, an orphanage that helped children with parents in prison or dead parents or drug problematic parents, and I helped them, and it was a good experience for me. I shared my time, and I just played with the children, but that was many years ago. Recently, I donate my things, but that's not a very big gesture. Não é gesto muito grande, né? It's not a very big gesture, que é gesture, but it's something. And this year, I started volunteering for the planet, for the planet Earth, for the environment, que é o meio ambiente. So I have a WhatsApp group that my students participate, and we practice English together. But to be part of this group, you need to donate 5 reals, and this money goes to the institution, okay? So the group exists because I work on the group. I create the exercises in the group. So it's my way of working for the environment. My students are in the group because I work and I ask them money to participate, and then I donate. So this is the volunteer work that I do. And I feel good. I feel very good helping others and not spending this money on myself. Okay? So this is volunteer work. Let's go to the next one, that is meditation. I love, this is my favorite, meditation. Make your choice again. We want to listen, to watch. Make sure you are doing different things, okay? Certifique-se. Make sure you're doing different things. You're not always just watching, always just listening. Try to do a little bit of both, ok? Tenta sempre mudando o seu estímulo, tá certo? Dá um pause e depois volta aqui pra gente ler junto. Very good. So let's read it together about meditation. Happiness is a feeling, so it's connected with emotional intelligence. Meditation is the best tool, ferramenta, best tool to know yourself, né? Você mesmo ou você mesma. When we understand ourselves, we can control better the things that are good for us and the things that are bad for us. When we meditate, we feel calmer, less stressful, and we understand better who we are, what we want, what we need, and what we have. We feel grateful. Therefore, que é portanto, né? Nós nos sentimos agradecidos, né? Gratos, portanto, felizes. We feel grateful, therefore happy. It's not easy, but there are many exercises for beginners, okay? So tell me about your experience with meditation. Vai escolhendo entre aquelas atividades e volta aqui para ouvir minha resposta. Okay, so meditation is recent for me. 2020 was a year that I really wanted to start meditating, and I started. Today I have the habit of meditating. It's a habit for me. It's part of my everyday life. It's part of my routine. But it's recent. It's in the last 2 or 3 months, I'm not sure, that I'm meditating every day. And I feel great about it. All the benefits are real. I feel very calm. I feel less stressed. The things around me are very clear. The speed of the day is slower, né? A velocidade do dia é mais lenta. I understand things better and I process things better in my head. I love it. My relationship with other people is better. I appreciate more the other people. I understand more other people, and I understand myself better too. So the things that I like, that are good for me, I do more. And many things that are not so good for me, I try to keep away, né? Que é manter longe. I try to keep away. So meditation was great for me. I love it. I don't want to stop, and I want to do more and more of this. Okay? As a personal note, né? Como uma nota pessoal aqui. If you want to start meditating, I have some tips. Tem umas dicas, né? First, try to use an app, aplicativo, to help you. Okay? Guided meditation, a meditação guiada, é quando alguém está falando para você o que pensar, como respirar, e é mais fácil para iniciantes, ok? You also have meditations that are very short, 2 minutes, 3, 5, 7, 10. You don't need to start with 1 hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You don't need to do that. You can start with fast exercises, ok? Eu particularmente estou usando o aplicativo Insight Timer, ok? Esse aplicativo é muito bom. It's a very good app, and I recommend for you to start. Comece a meditar. It's amazing, okay? Let's go to the next one. After meditation, social connections. Very important for humans. Make your choice and come back here for us to read together. Very good, so let's read together now. Social connections. Humans are social beings, né? Que são seres sociais. Humans are social beings. We crave, né? A gente anseia, a gente deseja, a gente precisa, né? We crave social interaction. We want to be connected with other people. We want to belong to a community, né? Que é pertencer. We want to belong to a community. Being with family, friends, and connecting with people around us. We don't need dozens of friends, but we do need to have some. This is how social media can help us, but we need to remember to meet our friends in real life. Hugging, kissing, laughing with people we love can make us feel very happy. Okay? So, social connections. Please tell me about what kind of social connections you have. How much time you spend with friends and family, and where and how, what do you do? If you like to be alone or no. Have you ever been alone for a long time? Você já esteve sozinho por um longo tempo, tipo 4, 5 dias, viajando, fazendo alguma coisa? Me conta essa experiência se você já teve. Have you ever been alone for a long time? Conta para nós, depois volta aqui para ouvir a minha resposta. Well, social connections for me is very real. It's very important. I am an English teacher and I have my school. And during the pandemic in 2020, for example, I had to give classes online for many students. And after 2-3 weeks, I started to feel a little bad. I was missing have this close connection with my students. I love my students, they're my friends. I like to see them, to touch them, to listen to them very clearly. And I couldn't do that online. Sometimes we had some problems. It's not the same. Online, it's not the same. I like to have this close relationship. In my family and with my friends, I am that kind of annoying person, aquela pessoa meio chata. I like to touch. I like to touch the shoulder. I like to touch the hand, the arm. I like to hug. I like to touch. I am a social person, and I like to make jokes. I like to laugh. I like to have real people in front of me. So this is very real for me, and it's real inside our bodies. We have many hormones, happy hormones that are released when you are touching and kissing and hugging and being with friends and family all the time. So for me it's very important. I always have contact with my students here in person. For me it's very good, and I'm always with my family, hugging and kissing my family. I'm always with them at least once or twice a week. Pelo menos uma ou duas vezes por semana. At least once or twice a week. At least once or twice a week. So for me this is very real, okay? And let's go to the last one, that is happy at work, né? Ser feliz no trabalho. O trabalho é uma baita de uma maneira, de um caminho para a gente ser feliz e não para a gente ficar bravo, triste ou preocupado. É o oposto, okay? So make your choice if you want to watch with subtitles, is normal speed, a little slow, I don't know, or if you want to listen. Ou até os dois, tá? Pode fazer. E depois volta aqui, come back here for us to read together. Very good. So now let's read together about our work. Como eu gosto de japonês aí, vamos ver se dá certo. Se você for japonês e souber como ler isso aqui, me desculpa se eu estou lendo errado. Work can be one of the best tools we have to feel happy, but it's not easy. Studies show that a Japanese concept called Ikigai illustrates purpose in life and happiness at work. The concept shows a combination of 3 characteristics in your job. First, to love what you do. Second, to be good at it. Quer ser bom nisso? To be good at it. And 3, to be appreciated for it. Okay? So this concept of Ikigai, it's a Japanese concept, it's a concept for life, okay? And when we apply this at work, you need these 3 characteristics, okay? This is what we need. So now, I will give you my answer first. Eu vou te responder primeiro para te dar uma ideia melhor do que a gente precisa, ok? E depois você faz a sua resposta. Let's go. So first, to love what you do. I absolutely love what I do. I've said that in many video lessons. I really love teaching. Not only teaching English, but teaching anything. I love to share knowledge. I love to teach and to learn. I love to listen to my students. They tell me very interesting things, different people, different perspectives, different lives. And I love to learn. I love what I do. I love having this job. I am my boss. I don't have employees, não tenho funcionários. I don't have a boss. So it's very relaxing. My work is not stressful. I'm not stressed. So it's great. I am very good at it. I know that I am good because of the feedback from my students and the success of my school in the last 6 years. So I know I'm very good, and that also makes me happy. And I am definitely appreciated for it. My students are constantly saying thank you, saying, Rafa, you're very good. My peers also compliment me. My peers seriam os meus colegas, aquelas pessoas, os colegas professores, seus colegas de profissão, seus colegas de sala, seus colegas, as pessoas que estão fazendo a mesma coisa que você. Eles são seus peers, ok? My peers recommend me as a teacher, né? Então, outros colegas professores recomendam o meu trabalho para potenciais alunos, pessoas interessadas. Então, isso é uma ótima validação. Os seus colegas sabem they know the profession, they know what is good, what is bad, and they think you are good. So, this is great. Okay, so I'm very happy at work, and this combination is very important for me. Okay, so now pause the video and give me your answer, and then come back here for us to finish the lesson together. Very good, very good. So now we finished. Now we're here just to say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching this class. I hope you learned, and I hope you seek these things, né? Que você busque essas coisas. I want you to be very, very happy, okay? Guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, bye.